If we eliminate the lines, the most entrancing star I accept is the star that could be dazzling in our sky. It is this one, Bug Crush or Scarab Squeeze. It's a red B star, and on the remote possibility that you put it where the sun is, it would connect with the circle of Jupiter. It's gigantic, very fickle, and going to explode. It's not generally as clear as it appears to be in the universe. These epic events, like the most incredibly feared enormous starbursts, could shake all that we see and don't see to its core. However, Betelgeuse has been considered a sign, a red, very B star that is various times more significant than our sun. Brian Cox and other space specialists figure it could go supernova at any time. People are generally frightened of what will happen since the James Webb Space Telescope is taking dazzling photographs of the star. When exactly will Betelgeuse become a supernova, and how immense of an effect will it have on Earth? Let us sort it out. A star in the constellation Orion shines so brightly that even people from ancient times have seen it. The Imminent star Betelgeuse is located on the eastern shoulder of the constellation. Scarab Juice is the second largest star in the constellation, and its name comes from this feature, the monster shoulder. It is quite possibly one of the most brilliant stars in the night sky. On top of being especially bright, the star is also an odd shade of red, which, as we will see, means trouble. We've had huge awareness of Betelgeuse for a long time. A Greek analyst named TMY also thought on it. Around that time, the main thing people acknowledged about stars was their color. TMY said that Betelgeuse was an orange color. Scientists have been concentrating on the star much more intently of late and now have a good idea of what makes it so unusually bright. One of these attributes is that the star changes brightness a lot. With an apparent size of 0.6, Betelgeuse is a variable star, which means its brightness changes over time. However, lately, experts have found some new data about the star. In 2019, scientists initially saw that Betelgeuse was acting peculiarly. Regardless of the way that Betelgeuse didn't totally stop shining, it wasn't the same since it had become significantly less bright, shining at an extent of around 1.6. Scientists promptly began to explore why they were seeing the 10th most brilliant star above behave in this exceptional way. Specialists have needed to make a frightening statement based on their research, which ended in the strange signs the star has recently shown. Specialists say that Betelgeuse could go supernova out of the blue. Brian Cox, a prominent scientist who offered this incredibly dangerous statement, is a professor of particle physics at the University of Manchester School of Physics and Astronomy. You shouldn't take his statement as a joke. He also has a science show, writes many popular science books, and is the Royal Society teacher for public engagement with science. Brian Cox says that Betelgeuse looks like a ticking, delayed bomb since it could go off without warning. To compound the situation, the James Webb Space Telescope has shown an enormous amount of evidence to back up this statement. Anyway, what strange signs has Scarab Juice given that have caused so much trouble in space science? From new information about Betelgeuse, the star has been named a supernova candidate. However, scientists are still unsure when it will explode. The fact that Betelgeuse is near multiple times the mass of the sun is one explanation for this classification. A star, so to speak, ought to be multiple times the mass of the sun to be known as a supernova. Things get really intriguing, however, because scientists have used numerous tools to research creepy, crawly squeeze. For example, the James Webb Space Telescope and the Laser Interferometer Gravitational Wave Observatory to observe what's happening in space around Scarab Juice. What they found is still unclear. Betelgeuse was born on August 31st, quite a while ago. Around that time, the star supposedly gave strange signs that made its future dim. What did they find anyway? They detected impossible-to-miss light waves coming from the star, which is very abnormal. But it wasn't the only thing experts saw from the star. This returns us to the possibility that creepy crawly juice is a star whose brightness changes from time to time. It was said that Betelgeuse dimmed down at regular intervals and had dark spots, much like our sun today. However, the circumstances have changed. It now changes from bright to dim twice as fast as it used to. Scientists found that the star's dimming cycle had hit a V-band brightness of plus 1.61 in February 2021, just after the huge darkening event. Remember how the star seemed to reduce unusually in 2019? That's because it is generally known as the Great Darkening. We could see that the Great Darkening was the start of Betelgeuse's odd conduct, which made quite a large number of people stress that Betelgeuse was going to explode. The range of darkening was 1.2 between 2019 and 2020, and the least level of darkening ever recorded was in 2019. Experts were sure that Betelgeuse would go supernova in the next 100,000 years due to the phenomenal darkening. Scientists, however, quickly altered their perspectives when they observed what happened next. Betelgeuse began to brighten again after the Great Darkening, eventually transforming into something significantly more striking. Astrophysicist Andrea Dupree at the Harvard-Smithsonian Center for Astrophysics noted that the star is now 150% brighter than normal, making it the seventh brightest star in the sky today. This sudden brightening was as unexpected as the earlier dimming, and it has led to a variety of theories. Some suggest that the Great Darkening was caused by an immense surface mass ejection, a release of material from the star's surface that formed dust clouds, temporarily obscuring its light. This event was truly massive. According to new research, this mass ejection was about 400 billion times greater than a typical coronal mass ejection from our Sun. The James Webb Space Telescope, which has been instrumental in observing these unusual phenomena, has provided evidence of dust clouds forming on the star's surface that appear to resemble leaves in space. These clouds seem to be a consequence of Betelgeuse's unstable behavior as it nears the end of its life cycle. Betelgeuse, a red supergiant star, is already in the final stages of its life. Stars of its size, estimated to be more than 10 times the mass of our Sun, end their lives in dramatic explosions called supernovae. The red shimmer of Betelgeuse indicates that it has a cooler surface temperature of around 3,500 Kelvin, compared to the Sun's 5,500 Kelvin. Despite its cooler surface, its enormous size means it radiates significantly more energy overall. If placed in the center of our solar system, Betelgeuse would extend past Jupiter's orbit. Brian Cox, along with other astrophysicists, emphasizes that the ticking clock for Betelgeuse's explosion is a matter of cosmic time, which remains unpredictable on human scales. While scientists are confident that it will go supernova, predicting exactly when remains nearly impossible. It could happen tomorrow, or it could take another 100,000 years. If and when Betelgeuse does go supernova, the event will be both spectacular and significant. For a brief period, the explosion would be visible even during the day, shining as brightly as a full moon in the night sky. Observers on Earth would be able to witness one of the most extraordinary astronomical events in modern history. The potential effects of a Betelgeuse supernova on Earth, however, are minimal due to its distance. Betelgeuse is located approximately 642 light-years away, far enough that the blast's energy would not cause harm to life on our planet. However, the explosion would produce immense amounts of light radiation and neutrinos, providing scientists with a rare opportunity to study the mechanics of a supernova up close. The James Webb Space Telescope continues to observe Betelgeuse closely, capturing data and images that are helping astronomers understand the star's strange behavior. Advances in technology such as telescopes capable of detecting invisible light waves are allowing scientists to monitor changes on Betelgeuse's surface and gain new insights into the processes leading up to a supernova explosion. For now, Betelgeuse remains a source of fascination and mystery. It serves as a reminder of the dynamic and unpredictable nature of the universe. While we may not know the exact moment when Betelgeuse will explode, its behavior offers a valuable opportunity for astronomers to study the life cycles of massive stars. In the meantime, scientists armed with tools like the James Webb Space Telescope and gravitational wave detectors are keeping a watchful eye on Betelgeuse. They hope that, when the time comes, we will not only witness one of the most awe-inspiring events in the cosmos, but also gain new knowledge that could reshape our understanding of the universe. Betelgeuse's story is far from over, and it continues to capture the imagination of scientists and stargazers alike. Whether it explodes tomorrow or millennia from now, the star reminds us of the immense, ever-changing forces that govern our universe, and our small yet remarkable place within it.